Hello and welcome to Crafty Kaylee Creations. I'm Kaylee. All my new subscribers, hello and welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Today I am going to I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks because I have been doing quite a bit of work behind the scenes. Number one is my Love Is quilt, which I've been doing a lot of hand quilting on, which is taking up a bit of time. And I haven't got too much more to do. And then I need to put the binding on. I'll label on the back binding. I want to enter it into our local show, which is mid-June. So there's that, and I have a friend having a birthday in a couple of weeks, and a couple of days ago I made her this book sleeve cover for when you're reading. It's all done by the machine. Yeah, so you slip your book in here, and the reason for the elastic is you can put a few different size books in there. So slip the front cover in there, put that through the back one for whatever size you want to do, and then your book is, and then put that there to close her up. And however, I have added a piece out of a doily. And I did a little Suffolk puff and a pearl button to go on it. I just have to hand sew this on and then it'll be good. Now the reason this came about is, I think I shared with you a while back, I made two of these. A lady had contacted me and she'd seen them online for quite an expensive price and she couldn't justify that price and asked would I make them. So I made her two and I charged her half the price they're selling online for. And so I thought I'd make one for my friend for her birthday. I'm really chuffed with it, it's lovely, come up nice. So I did that, and I've just been doing a couple of little other odds and ends. And I wanted to get into some more hand sewing because I'm missing that. Oh, except for obviously I've been doing the quilt, but anyway. So, I was cleaning out a drawer the other day and I came across a whole lot of linens. Oh, I could show them all to you, I guess. I've washed them all. Hold on, I'll be back. I purchased these, I'd have to say 20 years ago maybe. I actually forgot all about them. I didn't actually remember that I had them, to be honest. And I opened up a drawer looking for some other fabrics and these were sitting in the bottom. Yay! How exciting. It's like seeing them all over again. And what I'd actually done, because I bought them on eBay, that's how long ago it was, many eons ago, and they were unfinished, and this one I unpicked it because it had only been partially done and I didn't have colours to finish it, so I had unpicked it all, and just a small supper cloth, I guess you call it, and I did all this, redid it all, and I didn't finish off with a border. I never used it, but there was that one. So I'm just deciding if I will put some lace around it or cut it up for craft. Anyway, we shall see. That one, and then look at these. Oh, would have came in so handy when I was doing my Roxy Journal of Stitchery, I think number 4, volume 4, when we were doing the field notes. would have been awesome. No, volume 5. Sorry, I've just leaned over to have a look at my book. Volume 5. This is a Duchess set. I have soaked it and I have washed it, but it's many, many years old. The paper was still attached to it, which I took off it to wash, obviously. This is it. And they're like little bluebirds with apple blossoms. So it's apple blossom and bluebirds. The only thing that was done on it was there's one little bluebird. And like the single ones have the bluebirds and the apple blossom. Oh, sorry. The bluebirds are done on this one up the end, because that's the big Duchess piece and the 2 little ones that you'd have on a Duchess set. So I could cut them out and put them on a project and stitch in the apple blossoms. It's just a bit of a shame that a lot of the marks didn't come out of it. I don't think we've got a date on here. No. Para designs can be obtained in all sizes. No. So anyway, that's that one. Pure Irish linen. It is. So that was that. I might put that with that so I don't lose it and know what to do. This would have been wonderful when I was doing something Australian. So we've got the it's pure linen. Quality princess needlework, I think that says. Beautiful kookaburra. And you can see that a lot of the branches and some of the leaves were done another kookaburra up that end. So I could easily use that on 2 projects using some of it. Well, this was with it because I washed this as well. Now, 20 odd years ago when I was catching the train to work, a lady I worked with did a lot of embroidery and anyway, all that sort of needlework and things. Anyway, she taught me how to do this. I got the piece of linen. I cut it off something, obviously. I didn't buy it. I had it off one of my things. It needs a good iron and press now because I've washed it. And yeah, you just like take out all the warp and weft threads and then do all the stitching. That's the stitching in the corner. I really enjoyed it, but it was the only piece I ever did. I didn't do any more. So I'd like to use that in something at some point. And then this tablecloth. And the idea was, I was unpicking all of it to redo. I had unpicked some of it. However, when I got it out the other day, well, you can see I've unpicked all of this part because the pink floss thread that it was done with left a little bit of staining that I'd pulled out. However, when I pulled it out the other day, I noticed, which I can't remember if it was in there originally or not, but it's got these holes. That's not crochet. It's been sewn on there with a zigzag by a machine. So I don't think it's hand done, but it's very old because I've had the piece for over 20 years. So what I thought I'd do to to add to my Komebukuro bags, aka Japanese rice bags, in my room. I thought I'd do another one. Obviously it's not going to be a traditional one, it's just going to be inspired, a Japanese rice bag inspired, let's say. Now there are a couple of pieces on the corner that needs to be fully done. A lot of this I can cut up and use in work and stitch into it on the work. See, there's another hole there. So I've got that one that's mostly fully done, and this one mostly done. So I've cut my batting. I've used my trusty, where are you, 6.5 inch square, and what I thought I would do is do 2 of them using this, and I will put something else on the other 2, and obviously a plain fabric on the bottom because we don't need anything fancy on the bottom, you're not going to see it. So firstly, I'll cut these 2 out. Now it's just working out which way. I don't think I want to add these because I'm going to see I can cut those out using in other projects. Now let's see what we can do here. I'm going to miss some, aren't I? Unless I won't put it on an angle. Oh, oh. She good, she good. I think I'll do that. Well, that's okay. I think that'll be fine. Doesn't have to look square on the, because essentially it'll look like that. Anyway, I'm going with that. However, have to be careful. This is a 6.5 inch square. I sew mine together on the machine. I don't want to see the seams on the outside. They will be concealed. So we are going to lose 1/4 inch, which is fine. Doesn't matter which way I go, I'm still going to lose a bit of something. That might just make it in. Lose a little bit of that, but that's okay. I'm happy with that. That's not a big issue. So that's it. Okay, let's go. Because it's linen, it's not like cotton that's going to move while I'm doing this, but this is a friction marker, so I mean it'll be concealed in the seams, but it will iron off with heat. Nice. This flower is in yellow, so I can just do that one when it's on the piece. this one. Actually, I think no, it's exactly the same, isn't it? No, it's different. The yellow flowers on the right hand side on this piece, and it's on the left hand side on this piece. Well, that's okay. We'll just have to miss some of those, but that's okay. I'm happy for that. That's all good. Go this way a little bit. Unfortunately, never mind. That's a casualty unless I go up, which I can do that too. Let's keep these ones here intact so that I can use them. It doesn't have to be centered. I just center things and get a bit of too pedantic with things like that. So let's just go up a little bit and turn it this way. Look outside the square, Kaylee. Okay. Let's go like that. Earlier this morning I was doing a little bit of walking on the treadmill, so I generally like to watch something on my iPad. Now this morning I came across, I put Netflix on because I'd seen this advertised, and there's a little video on there. It's about around about 40 minutes anyway, and it's called, oh gosh, now I'm not going to be able to remember. I should have written it down, shouldn't I? The Quilters, or just Quilters, something like that. If you've got Netflix anyway and you get on there, because it's just been new put on there, it will come up. And it's about in America, in a prison in Missouri. These guys, like some of them have been there for 40 years, and they have started doing quilts, all machine quilting, of course. Oh, look, it's a great watch. You really need to, well, I shouldn't say that. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I think it's absolutely brilliant that these guys are putting their time into, you've got to realise these are hardened criminals, but honestly, a lot of them have been there a long time. They are so sorry for what they did that they're in there for. They've come to terms with things, and they're trying to give back to the community and help, and everything they make is from things that, all fabrics and everything has been donated, because they couldn't do it if it wasn't donated. And they make quilts for children in foster care. They make these weighted coats for children with autism. Oh, so many things. They make the most beautiful quilts. Even if you don't quilt, it's really worth watching. It's so inspiring, and they are so good at what they do, and they like to have everything perfect. It's just brilliant. I really enjoyed it, and I'm not sure if they do anything like that here in Australia, but wow, I think it's awesome what they're doing. So yeah, it's not that long really, and if you feel like watching something like that, I'm not sure if you can hear a noise in the background. I apologise, but it's my neighbour. He drives a truck for work, and he is usually on a Sunday, he's out there with the pressure cleaner cleaning everything. So that's the noise, if you can hear it. I'm not sure if you can or not. I can. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're stitching, sewing, knitting, crocheting, gardening, whatever takes your pleasure. Okay, that's those two. So we'll pin those on. See, normally I'd like to have it looking like that, but hey, doesn't matter. We will do this. That's one. There's two. Now on one of them, I will be adding one of Grandma's doilies. What have we got in this little box here? That's an edging. I bought that years ago off eBay. It is a crocheted piece. You can see that someone's crocheted it. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'll use that on, something one day. Now these four here, I've kept them out of my big box that has the cream in it, because I am going to make my daughters a cushion, and I'm going to put, these were made by my grandma, so I'm going to put one of these on each side. Couldn't get these few stains out. They're so old. These were all made in like the 1960s, 1970s, so yeah, I want to make a nice cushion, and I'm going to put a little note there, embroidered note as well, who made them, because they're never going to want them, they're never going to use them as doilies, and I just think it'd be nice for them to have from their great grandma. So that's that. And I'm going to do one for my granddaughter, because it will be from her great-grandma. This is another one Grandma's done. To work out what to do with that. I love that. Love, love, love it. Now I have these, which I bought years ago as well. They are hand crocheted, but I did buy them on eBay. I've got the 2 blue, 2 cream, no, 3 cream. 1, 2 little crinoline ladies I can use on some projects, and 3 white. I must have used a blue one on something else, because I would have got 3 of each, wouldn't I? Yes, I'm sure I did. Reprieve. He stopped it for now, but I'm sure it'll start again. Now, just thought, I don't know, should I do a pink one? This is a variegated thread. I'm not sure if I want to, well, that's a bit big, isn't it? So no, we won't do that. Look at all these beautiful linens. My mum gave me these. I think they did belong to my grandma. I tea dyed those. They all came in white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I just put these in a tea solution and tea dyed them. You can see the difference. That's those I can use on some projects sometime. I love this shape. They're so nice. This is another one of Grandma's. Could put white on and put some Suffolk puffs on it, on that one. Another one like that. Oh, this little one. I don't think this was one of Grandma's. I think it was one I bought online in a batch of things. You can see it's had better days. That was really well loved. Nope, 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 nope. This is a nice little handkerchief. What would that be like if I... No, I don't think I want to do that. That's a nice bright one. I have to just put a little piece of fabric under it, but that's quite nice. I think it might go well with those. I think that might be the one. I think that might be the one. So we'll just put a bit of fabric there first. Do I want calico or do I want something a little bit better? I'll be back. I'm just going to have a look over here, over yonder. Not sure if I should put white or cream under it. Maybe just a bit of white might be okay. I think that'll be okay. I'm not going to iron it. Let's just, by the time I put the okay. There we go. And I can just add some stitching to that. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Really, really happy. Okay, so that's 3. Have them going opposite each other. There's one for the middle, the bottom. Okay, so what will we put on this one? I've got embroidery, I've got a crocheted doily. I do have up here some hexagons. Every now and then I'll sit and put some together. Now I've got the hexi form on it. It's not papers, so I can just sew them straight on, and I just use, I'm gonna have to put something on the bottom again, aren't I? Goodness gracious. Actually, I'll put white on that, and this is cream background, isn't it? I put white because the doily's got white in it. I might put beige on this one. It's not really going to matter, is it? Just looking for a beige nondescript type fabric. It's not going to... Okay, I've got a nice cream fabric. It's not calico, it's just a nice soft cotton. I use this to put my Arty Farty Annie heart swaps on. Which is the right side. This is the right side. Some of you might be sitting there saying, just rip it, rip it. No, I don't rip fabric. I'm not a fabric ripper. It ruins the warp and weft of your fabrics. And I just cringe. It's not, no, I don't. Cutting's fine. Okay, so I might put a few little pins in the corners. I might just use my excuse me, I just got to lean over here. I think I'll use my little quilting pins. they don't disrupt the fabric too much when I put them in. Oh, it's very warm today. I'm in Queensland, Australia. I'm in southern Queensland, but it's autumn. Good grief, it's so hot. Really is. What's the temp? 22 degrees. Oh dear. Haven't had a cardi on for a while. Okay. What shall we put on here? Love these pinks. Now, do I put all the same, or do I mix them up? I'm not doing green or maroon. Oh, I've got some lavenders here. They're nice too. Maybe I could mix some up. What do you think? I won't do reds because it's got the pinks and lavenders and got this one. Okay, what I might do is put this one in the middle. Two and a half. Now, should we mix them up, or I feel like I want to. How do we feel about that? A bit of bling bling. I don't think I like those in there. Does that look better? I think the pink matches in, or do I want something like this? No. I think I like this. Yeah. Or do I leave that out and put something else in the middle? The reason I put it there is because I've only got one. Why on earth I would do one, but anyway, just using a piece of fabric, so it seemed like a good idea at the time. Or should I put a green in the middle? That looks nice too, doesn't it? I have a few different ones. There's that one. Actually, I think I've got quite a few others, but I think I like that, so I don't think I'll audition anything else. Oh, this one has hearts on it. I want hearts. Oh, I think I like the hearts. Let's go with the hearts. Okay, oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, made a decision, all done. So of course, I'll sew the whole flower together before I attach it to the piece. And I'm now wondering if I'll change that to cream. I will put cream under it and have a look, see how the white doily goes with it, and yeah, that's basically it. So I think I've taken up enough of your time today. I'll come back when I've got more to show you on that, but that can get me going for a little bit. Yesterday I made this in a couple of hours on the sewing machine. Now, I was inspired by Robin. Hello, Robin, if you're watching. She is on Instagram called Obby Dobby. And yes, it's not fantastic. I know that doesn't look great. I've got this on the spine. Robin covers all her arch folders and ring binders, and that she puts all the patterns in. So she did kindly gift me the pattern, but I didn't use her pattern. I went a bit wild, a bit rogue, went with my own idea and put binding around it. Although it seemed like a good idea in my head at the time, and I think it'd be alright like on the top and bottom, but not the sides, because when you then put the binder in, it doesn't go right to the end. So, and I didn't embellish it or do anything more because it was really a prototype sample for me just to have a go at, because I didn't want to use my really good, great fabric in case I fluffed it up, which I did obviously with this, but that's okay. So I can, yeah, have another go. I'll use Robin's pattern next time, follow it to the T, and see how that goes. I've only got 4 of these now because so I've got one for my knitting and crochet folder, I've got one for sewing and embroidery, one for unfinished projects, and I'm going to start another one for my Tilda pattern, so I'll use Tilda fabric for that one. But that's what I've been up to, so enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's Sunday afternoon here now, so I really enjoyed doing this today after being away from it for a couple of weeks. I hope you're all well. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Also, please give me a comment. That would be lovely. And thank you again to all my new subscribers. Okay, thank you. Bye for now.